All right, so let's talk about building a high-performance team, okay? And you'll notice I have a picture of a foundation there. It works, I guess. Many problems look at that, huh? Many problems can be solved with the right contractor, while many problems are caused by the wrong contractor. Who agrees? Both hands, that's right. I expect both hands for everybody. This is one of the most important things you can realize. Many problems are caused by the wrong contractor, right? And then when we bring a good contractor in, problems go away, all right? Know where to find them and how to vet and onboard. We can talk about all the different places to find them, but I recommend starting in this room, okay? I recommend starting with pieces of your team you already have. Ask them for other contractors. I don't love the idea of going on Facebook and trying to find somebody. I don't love the idea of going on Craigslist and trying to find somebody. You need to be finding high quality teammates. And let me tell you something, not a single person on my team advertises on Facebook. And when I was a contractor, I never advertised on Facebook. I relied on connections in my network to either bring me towards jobs as a contractor or bring contractors towards me as a flipper, builder, real estate investor, okay? And you have to vet them properly. You know my biggest piece of advice that you're not gonna love? Trust your gut, right? And I remember one time speaking at an event and somebody was like, but you're a contractor. You know what your gut's telling you about other contractors, or you're a construction professional, right? I'm telling you right now, your gut feeling is accurate. Whether you're hiring for admin, whether you're hiring for project managers or contractors, whatever it is, you have to trust your gut. Very important, okay? Honestly, that leads me a lot in business, is my gut. And who else can say that? Who else agrees that your gut is a good indicator, right? There's a lot of books out there that show the science and the importance of trusting your gut. There's a lot to it. So trust your gut. Focus on talent. You're also not going to like me telling you this. It's going to cost money. In every industry ever, talent costs money, right? How can this be any different? Why would this be any different? In every industry ever, talent costs money, but we expect to get a high quality team and pay them very little. There's other ways for us to save money. Don't save money by beating your contractors up. They don't want to work with you. Their work's going to get lazy. They're going to find somebody else. Find somebody good, pay them well, find other ways to cut money through your scope of work, through materials, whatever it is. Communicate effectively, okay? Effectively means 1 to 2 channels, okay? Effectively means no fluff. Again, keep it simple. Don't overcomplicate it. Get to the point. Effective communication means often, but not too lengthy, right? You ever have those contractors that talk your ear off? Just shut them up. Say no. Focus on what we got to do. Let's move on, okay? If we want to go have a beer or something, go have coffee, that's great. But let's communicate effectively. That's how, one of the most costly mistakes we can have is miscommunication. I'm sure everybody can relate to that. Have a full team, okay? An A team, a B team, a C team. Everybody familiar with that, right? An A team is going to be carrying us most of the time, but what happens when they're sick? What happens when they're not performing well, right? What happens when their truck breaks down or they're too busy, right? They change industries, they move. Happens all the time. And the last thing you want to be doing is in the middle of the fight of construction, going out and trying to find more contractors. You have to have a full team. Have a list, have a CRM, just like we have CRMs for everything else. Make sure you have everybody you need and multiple people for each job, okay? Law of contractor attraction. This is my attempt at coining a new phrase, so let's see how it works. Everybody's familiar with the law of attraction, right? Well, the law of contractor attraction goes very similar. How many people think of contractors as maybe sloppy, maybe lazy, bad business people, unorganized, Well, if we think of them that way, who are we going to attract towards us? Those people. They are business people they are teammates just like everybody else in your team, right? So why would we think of them any differently? Why would we expect less out of that teammate versus other teammates? I'm telling you right now, if you're ending up with bad contractors, this might be why. This is a good place to start. Don't lower your expectations for contractors. You should have high expectations for them, and if they're not performing, get rid of them, okay?